Welcome to Dad's Daily Thought. One old man, one little thought before I forget it. Today my mind wandered back to a time when I was working up in northern British Columbia. That's a different world up there, lots of isolated communities, and the only way in sometimes is by plane. One winter morning, I got a phone call in the office. A plane had gone down, everyone on board was killed. I called my pilot and asked him if we could fly in that kind of weather. He wasn't too sure about it, but I told him I needed to get there to investigate and to meet with the families. So we went. We spent about half an hour with the relatives. Hard visit. And when my pilot came rushing in and said, "We've got to go, a blizzard's coming," we got in the air, and about 15 minutes later, it hit us. Now we were in real trouble. The only way back was to follow the river. He watched the gauge, and I watched the shoreline. If I lost sight of it, I had to tell him right away. So there we were, flying through a blizzard, holding on to that shoreline. Took us about 2 hours to get back, and I'll tell you, a lot of thoughts go through your mind in a situation like that. I thought about my family, wondered if they'd be all right if I didn't make it. I wondered if I told my wife I loved her that morning, if I said the right things to my kids. And then I thought about something else, about how in life we all need a shoreline, something steady to guide us when things get rough. For me, I've tried to let my faith be that shoreline. And I've always thought about the people in my life who've helped me along the way, kind people who stepped in when I needed it. They become a shoreline for me too. It reminds me of something Maya Angelou once said. Each of us has lived through storms, and when we look at each other, we should be able to say, "I understand." That's important because you never know what someone else is going through. Sometimes you have a chance to be that shoreline for them. So I'll leave you with this. How often do we pass by someone who needs a little help just because we don't want to get involved? And how often have we wished someone would do that for us? If you can, take a moment, reach out, show a little kindness. You might be the thing that helps someone through their storm. Hope you have a good day. Know that you're loved. Take care and know that the world is beautiful if you choose it to be. I'll see you tomorrow.